Oh man, get a look at this sucker. This is a beauty. This is the all-new Jackson Pro Plus Pure Metal Limited Edition Soloist SL1A in satin black. And this thing is just absolutely money. I mean, I love most of the guitars that I get my hands on, I will say, but there are certain ones that are just a cut above. The second I saw this thing, I told the guys at Jackson, that's got my name written all over it, everything about it, perfectly spec'd out, almost perfectly for my specifications, but just the configuration with the one humbucker, single volume, the Floyd, ebony board, you know, the Soloist style, the binding, absolutely everything about this thing is freaking killer. And so I knew I had to have one right up my alley from top to bottom. And again, I mean, if you like simple metal machines like myself that just look classy and play great, this thing is unbelievably agile. That noise we're hearing there is my whammy bar is a little bit loose. There we go. But yeah, something about this, it's so light. It's got a poplar body. I'm new to poplar. I don't think I've ever owned a guitar that was poplar. Most of mine are alder. But something about it, very light. The test down the road will show how it's gonna sound through an amp and everything, if that has any effect on, you know, its tone, sustain and stuff like that. I'll have to figure that out as I get to know this thing more. But just playing it, picking it up right away, it was one of those ones where I pulled it out of the box and I was just like, damn. Not only striking, but just felt killer. Plays killer. I mean, it just feels right at home for me. So if you like the type of stuff I like, you're gonna love this guitar, I guarantee. Let's talk a little bit more about the specs. Like I said, it's got the poplar body and this satin black finish, which looks hard, especially with that white binding all the way around. I love on the headstock too, how, hope you can see that, how like the Jackson isn't like super popping white. It's like kind of like a dark grayish and, or like a light gray, I should say. It just kind of hides in there. You see that? I mean, not that you want to hide the brand of your guitar, but you know what I'm saying? It doesn't like pop out super white like these other ones. I don't know if you can see that there, but I got 3 Jacksons right here. The SL2MG, the Pro Origin San Dimas, and the Andreas Kisser is sitting right here. And all of them, you know, have that, just the pure white logo, which looks great on those, but just this one, I mean, it's incognito, it's ninja style. I've said this about some other guitars, but it's like a katana sword, man. A samurai sword. Hattori Hanzo would be proud. This thing looks super badass. 3-piece maple neck through construction. Super comfortable heel, ultra fast right here. It's like the satin, even though it appears to be painted, which obviously it is black, but it's super fast. Got the Jackson tuners. Locking nut, Floyd Rose 1000 with the screw-on arm, which I prefer personally over the push-in. It's got a 12 to 16 compound radius on that ebony board, as I mentioned. Classic shark fin inlays, 24 jumbo stainless steel frets, 25.5 inch scale. And then something new to me also is this bare knuckle Holy Diver humbucker here, which I wasn't familiar with at all. Never played bare knuckles. Sweet. So I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the pickup yet. I'm just running it through like my typical recording setup that I've been using lately, except right now, via my latest configuration, I'm using the amp knob Uber Metal from Bogren Digital. I'm using the, what is that, the BDE 120, which is like an Engel, I think, like a Savage 120. So that was, you know, how I configured that. Not that this totally matters, but was, you know, more for an 81, which I have in most of my guitars. So I'm thinking as I get to, like I said, as I get to know this thing more, I'd probably dial in a slightly different tone in terms of amp sims, you know, for this, to give this bare knuckle Holy Diver a fair shake, because I'm not exactly sure. I want a little more drive and valve out of it. It's kind of dry right now. But again, that's not the pickup's fault. I don't know yet. I'd also like to run it through a head and cab, you know, to really see. That's obviously the true test to see. But I'm an 81 guy at heart, so that's just what I know the best, you know, what's most comfortable to my ears and stuff like that, and just the response from them and everything. But so far, this thing's cool. Slightly less unforgiving. So just a super, super killer guitar. Comes with my recommendation 100%. Especially, I've gotten a lot of questions over the years. People like my my custom shop RA2 a lot. And it's, I mean, they say, what's the closest I can get to that? And I never really have a great answer. This is it. This reminded me of my RA2 immediately, really with the only difference being that pickup. Maybe the volume placement, but that no longer bothers me. I've been playing these Jacksons so long for a while now, and all the volume knobs are closer, and it's just something I don't even think about anymore. It's kind of like maybe just like a mental block or hurdle that I needed to get over. I always thought that my pinky was hitting the volume knob, so I'd always switch it with the tone knob or just have it placed back if I had that opportunity. I would do that, but now it doesn't even bother me at all. I know I see a lot of people complaining, oh, the volume knob's too close and stuff. Teach their own, of course, but for me, it was kind of just like a mental hurdle. And once I got over that, like I said, it's no bother whatsoever. There are 3 models of this available. So we got the Soloist one here, and then I also saw there's like a Rhodes V-Style and a Kelly. Both look extremely killer, both like same kind of scenario, especially in terms of their, you know, paint color theme and all that. All part of this Pro Plus Pure Metal limited edition line. And man, the Kelly is insane. I've never been the hugest Kelly fan just because I can never picture him on myself, but I love him on Marty Friedman, of course, just like everybody. You know, so for Kelly guys out there, you're gonna love this one. It's super sick, but they are limited edition. Even when I asked for this, they said, hey, you know, the distributors are you know, snagging them all up. And, you know, it's limited edition, so they're not making more. But I noticed on Sweetwater right now, there's like at least 5 available. It does say limited quantities on there, as you can see here. But there are at least 5, at least at the time of this recording, that you can choose from. You know, the slightly different weights, you know. I mean, we're talking ounces, but you can choose exactly which one you want there, but they are going quick. Use the links in the description below, which is a help to me. Just lets Sweetwater and Jackson know that that I sent you, you know, which is a help. It's a little pat on the back. They're like, hey, Rob, nice job. Some guys came over because of your video and stuff, which I love to hear. So again, link in the description to check those out. And I think for this guitar, for that price, it's killer. You know, a lot of the ones, the SL2MG, the Virtuoso, a lot more expensive, maybe because those are American made. I don't know. This one is crafted in Indonesia. I have great Indonesian guitars, Korean guitars. I think I might even have a couple from China. Got a couple from Mexico. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this Origin, crafted in Mexico. As you can see, this is another killer guitar too. Absolutely love this one. The only downfall for me for this one is it only has 22 frets, because some of my solos, you know, in my music with Chimera and the Elite and stuff, use the 24th fret. So I just have to be conscientious of that. If I'm going into a song that has a solo with the 24th fret, I won't use it, otherwise it'd be cool. That one also has a top mounted Floyd, which I'm new to, but hasn't been any issue. It's been cool. I don't know that I've done a setup on that. I am doing a setup video on this. In fact, I already did, because I needed to set it up for this video. So make sure you check out that setup video. It's like probably at least an hour long and just more in depth as I, you know, put new strings on it, on this, and float it and all that, and just you know, shoot the shit as we're going through. So if you like that sort of thing, just hanging out during a setup video where I just talk about random thoughts as I'm setting up a guitar, then you can do that. If it's available right now, I'll link it for you right here, or in the end screen, or in the description. And if it isn't, it's just gonna be in a couple days, and just come back to this video and those links will be active once that video goes live. So, hey, thanks for watching. We got another winner here, the Jackson Pro Plus Pure Metal Limited Edition Soloist SL1A in satin black. This thing is, oh, one thing I forgot to mention that it comes with. Check these out. It's a cool little touch. These are little Jackson strap lock buttons. You see there? I am a DiMarzio clip lock strap guy though, which I'll be putting on this. So these are gonna be my new cufflinks maybe at the next, like whatever, I gotta go to a wedding or something like that, you know? They can be little cufflinks, but nice little touch. I think that's definitely cool. I'll have to get that other washer that fell there. But yeah, you get these, comes with a gig bag. Unfortunately, no hard shell, or a lot of the companies like Jackson have been doing those foam core cases lately, but you just get a gig bag with this one, better than nothing. And you can always add on a case if you like. And I even saw somewhere they recommended what case to get, like they had a model number. Maybe that was on the Jackson site. I don't know. Hey, all right, taking up too much of your time here. Again, recommend this bad boy. Check one out for yourself if you have the opportunity. Rob Arnold signing off. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already. And I hope to see y'all in the next video.